Welcome to another session of structural analysis. So in the previous classes, we have taken up different problems, isn't it? On cantilever and simply supported beam and continuous beam, right? So now we'll be taking one more problem. So I will write down the question. Analyze the frame shown in figure. Now we have frame. The question is, analyze the frame shown in figure by slope deflection method and draw bending moment diagram. Many times in frames, they generally ask you to draw only bending moment diagram, because shear force diagram will take large amount of time. So that is why whenever they give you frame, then they will ask you to calculate only, they will ask you to draw only bending moment diagram. Okay. So the frame is like this. We have a simply support at the corner, and along with that we have a column here which is at a distance of 4 meters from here. Okay. And we have a central point load acting like this. This is 2 meter, and the load is for BD, it is 20 kilonewton. And for this one we have a UDL over the entire span, and it is 20 kilonewton per meter, and a central point load of again 2 meters, and this one is 40 kilonewton. Okay. And here also it is 4 meters comma EI, total 4 meters comma EI, and EI for all. Okay. This is what the question is, and we have to analyze this frame using slope deflection method. Okay. So we'll name this frame first, that is, we'll name this as A, B, C and D. Alright. So in this one, what is the first step in slope deflection method? In case of slope deflection method, the very first step is to calculate fixed end moments, isn't it? So I will start the calculation with fixed end moments. So the solution, the very first step is fixed end moments. So in case of fixed end moments, we'll try to split the beam, the entire frame, into 3 different parts here. One is AB, another one is BC, and another one is CD, isn't it? AB, BC and CD. So first we'll take down AB. So if you take AB here, I will draw the figure here so that it will be easy for us to understand. So we'll fix AB, A, B, and the load on AB is 20 kilonewton per meter, and the span is 4 meters. Now because of this UDL, what is the intensity of UDL? 20 kilonewton per meter. So because of this UDL, my beam will try to get deflected in downward direction. To overcome that deflection, these supports will provide moments. Okay. So that moment is, one will go in anti-clockwise direction, another one will go in clockwise direction, that is MF BA. Okay. When this type of loading is there, UDL is there, our fixed end moments is given as MF AB is equal to minus WL square by 12, isn't it? So minus W, what is the value of W there? 20 into 4 square by 12. What is the value? Four for the 16 into 2, 3, 20. Tell me the value. And along with that, we have MFBA in the same beam, that will be WL square by 12. How much? 26.67 kilonewton meter. And whereas for this one also you will get the value same but in positive sign, that is 26.67 kilonewton meter. Next we have a central point load here. Okay, we have a central point load here. So what I will do, I will fix this beam here like this, and this is B, C, this is 2 meter, this is also 2 meter, load is 40 kilonewton. Now because of this load, again what will happen to the support? We will be getting moments there, that is MF, BC, and here also it is MF, CB. Now what is MF, BC when we have central point load? MF, BC is equal to, it is given as minus W, no, check it once, minus WL by, I have given you the formula, right? What is that? Central point load, first one, fixed end moments, center, WL by 8. So minus WL by 8. So minus W. What is the value of W there? 40 into 4 divided by 8. Okay. So how much? Minus 20 kilonewton meter. What about MF CB? Plus WL by 8. So plus 20 kilonewton meter. Okay. Next we have this vertical column also here. Okay. We have a vertical column here. So how will you calculate fixed end moment for that vertical column? Simple again. You try to fix it. This is column, right? This is point B and this is point D. Where is the load acting? Load is acting in right direction, isn't it? Positive X direction. So what is the load? 20 kilonewton. Okay. Now because of this load, my beam will try to get deflected in which direction? Right direction. To reduce the deflection or to overcome that deflection, the support will create moments. How the support moments will be acting? One will go in clockwise, another one will go in anti-clockwise direction. So this one will be your MFBD and this one will be MFDB, isn't it? So shall I calculate here? So what will happen here? MF will calculate from negative side. Okay, that is dB is equal to minus WL by 8 again, isn't it? Then MF BD is also equal to plus WL by 8. So W is 20. What is the span? 2 meter, 2 meter. 20 into 4 by 8. 80 by 8, I think minus 10 kilonewton meter and plus 10 kilonewton meter. Okay. So the first step is completed, that is MF fixed end moments we have completed. After that we'll go for the slope deflection equation, isn't it? So what is our slope deflection equation? Yes. So after calculation of fixed end moments, we will try to calculate slope deflection equations. We'll go for slope deflection equation. So slope deflection equation. What is that equation? Capital MAB is equal to MFAB plus 2EI by L into 2 theta A plus theta B, isn't it? So what is MFAB we have? 26 minus 26.67 plus 2EI by L. What is span of AB? 4 meters into, now tell me, see here in this problem, what about theta A? Theta A will be equal to 0. What about theta B? Not equal to 0. What about theta C? Not equal to 0. Theta D equal to 0. So we have to calculate theta B and theta C, isn't it? So theta A will be 0. Okay, so I will write here 0 plus theta B. So once you solve this one, you will get minus 26.67 plus 0.5 EI theta B. This is MAB. We can name this equation as equation number 1. Next, we will go for MBA, that is MFBA plus 2EI by L into 2 theta B plus theta A. Okay, so theta A is 0. So what will happen? What is MFBA we have? Plus 26.67. So plus 26.67 plus 2EI by 4 into 2 theta B. 2 2s are 4. So what will happen to MBA now? 26.67 plus 4EI. 2 2s are 4. 4 by 4, 1. So EI theta B. We'll name this equation as equation number 2. Okay. Now shall we go for the equation number 3 here? We'll try to solve here. Okay. Now MFBC is equal to, MBC. Capital MBC is equal to MFBC plus 2EI by L into 2 theta B plus theta C. Now here in this equation, theta B and theta C will exist. Okay, so we cannot make this as 0. So what we will do here? What is the value of MFBC? Minus 20 plus 2EI by 4 into 2 theta B plus theta C. So what is the value? Minus 20 plus 2 2s are 4. 4 by 4, 1. So EI theta B, then plus 2 1s are 2. So 2 by 4 is 1 by 2, isn't it? So 0.5 EI theta C. So we'll name this equation as equation number 3. Alright. Now we will go for the next equation, that is MCB is equal to MFCB plus 2EI by L into 2 theta C plus theta B. What is the value of MFCB we have? Plus 20 plus 2EI by L. What is the span of CB? 4 meter. So this is 2 theta C plus theta B. So what will happen here? 20 plus 2 2s are, since we have here theta B first, we have here theta B, so we'll take up first theta B, that is 2 1s are 2, 2 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is nothing but 0.5. So 0.5 EI theta B first, then I will write theta C, that is 4 by 4, 1. So plus EI theta C. So equation number 4. Alright. Now after this one we will go for equation number 5 and 6, wherein we will be having MBD and MDB. Okay. We will go for another slope deflection equation, that is we have MDB and MBD, right? So what is that? M dB is equal to mf dB plus 2ei by L into 2 theta d plus theta b. Okay, so theta d is 0. What is mf dB? Minus 10 plus 2ei by 4 again into theta b. So minus 10 plus 0.5 ei theta b. This is m dB. This is equation number 5. Then we will go for another equation, that is mbd is equal to mfbd plus 2ei by L into 2 theta b plus theta d. Okay, again theta d is 0. So mfbd is how much? Plus 10 2ei by 4 into 2 theta d again. So ei theta b, this is m, equation number 6. Now after calculation of slope deflection equations, we will apply equilibrium conditions, isn't it? So here in this problem, see here we have how many joints here? We have one joint here. At this particular joint we have 3 members, isn't it? One is BA, another one is BC, and one more member is BD. So our equilibrium equations will go like this. The third step is equilibrium conditions or equilibrium equations. So one is MBA plus MBC plus MBD is equal to 0. Another one is, see here, at this point we do not have any moment. This is simply support. So what will happen there? MCB is equal to 0. Okay, able to follow? Yes. So now we have 2 equations, we have 2 unknowns. We can easily calculate our unknowns. So what is MBA? Equation number 2, I think. 26.67 plus EI theta B. This is MBA. We have plus here, plus. What about MBC? Equation number 3. Yes, how much? Minus 20 plus EI theta 0.5 EI theta C. Okay, this is equation number MBC. Okay, what about MBD? We have plus here. Yes, how much? 10 plus EI theta B. Okay, equal to 0. Now we'll try to take up all EI theta B terms first. We have here EI theta B, EI theta B, EI theta B. So what will happen now? 3 EI theta B. Okay, 3 EI theta B. Then we have EI theta C, only one EI theta C here, that is 0.5 plus 0.5 EI theta C. Next, what is the next one? We have constant values, that is 26.67 minus 20 plus 10. 6.67, 16.6 plus 16.67 equal to 0. This is equation number 7. Okay. Next we have MCB. What is the equation MCB? Fourth equation. 20 plus EI theta equal to 0. Okay, so we have here 0.5 ei theta b plus ei theta c plus 20 is equal to 0. This is equation number 8. Once you solve equation number 7 and 8, you will get the value of ei theta b and even you will get ei theta c values. Solve this one in your calculators. In your calculators, as I told you before also, will be given to you ax plus bx is equal to c in equation part. Okay. So this value you have to substitute minus 16.67 there. Here also you have to substitute minus 20. If it is minus, you substitute plus there. Okay. So once you substitute and solve it, you will get the value of ei theta b and theta c. What are those values? So once you solve that one, you will get the value of ei theta b, that is you will get in your calculator, you will get x. Okay. Similarly, this is y as per your calculator. Okay. So ei theta b will be 2.42 and theta c is 18.78. So this is nothing but your ax plus by is equal to c. Okay. So which is x? This is ei theta b is x. So once you get these values, you substitute these values of ei theta b and theta c in equation number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 6 equations. Now 7, 8 is not required. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equations, you will get the value of MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MBD and MDB. Okay, so the thing is, it is a bit lengthy. You have to remember these steps. So if you miss any kind of step, then there will be some kind of problem. Okay, so try to practice these problems, how to solve this one, and even you should be very fast in inputting those values. Okay, in those calculations you have to be very fast. Okay. Since we are seeing so many equations in this unit, once we go in the next unit, that is moment distribution method, you may get wondering, you will be wondering that in the same problem we will be solving there with moment distribution method, wherein we will use small tables. With the help of simple tables only we can calculate these values of MAB, MBA. Okay. So as you go further, the calculations will become easy and these equations part will get reduced totally. Okay. So what is the value of MAB? Minus 28.59 or 5 kilonewton meter. Next, what is the value of MBA? Then 24.25 I think. What about MBC? MBC is 31.81 I think. MBA. MBA is how much? 24.25. Now what about MBC? Quickly substitute the values and tell me. Huh? No, you will get some value. How will you get 0.01? So what about MDB? See here we got MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MBD. We are left over with MDB only, the last one. Substitute those values in equation number 6. Minus 11.21. And the same thing if you do here, see here you got MCB which is equal to 0. We have simply support, that is why we got 0 there. Apart from that, we have MBA plus MBC plus MBD. MBA plus MBC plus MBD should be equal to 0. Check it once. 24.25 minus 31.81 plus 7.5. You should get 0 there if you add that one. 0.06 is nothing but 0. So all the conditions are satisfying, isn't it? We got MBA, MBC and MBD. If you sum up, you will get 0. Along with that, MCB is 0. So these are the final moments of this particular frame. Okay. For the calculation of bending moment, we'll take up in the next class. Okay. So hopefully, so far we have completed few problems in this one, slope deflection method. If you have any doubts, okay, if you have any clarifications, first go through those videos, whatever I have posted. So far we have completed almost 6 classes or 7 classes, I think. This might be 7th class. Okay. So whatever the doubts you have till here, you try to note it down and in either on WhatsApp or any other thing, or else we'll try to take up any Zoom meeting also is there, no? Zoom or Google, whatever it may be. We'll try to solve those doubts, your doubts in person. Okay. Even if you have doubts, you can come to college and ask me also personally. I'm coming college regularly. If anyone has multiple doubts also, they can come and clarify their doubts. Otherwise, if you do not want to come also, you have a best a facility, that is Zoom or Google or Teams, whatever it may be. Okay. So why I am telling this, because we are heading towards the next topic, that is sinking of supports. Sinking of supports will be having extra moments. So to overcome that, to reduce that burden, first we'll finish this one. You need to be very thorough and you need to be very clear about this topic. Then only you will understand the sinking of support. Okay. All right. Thank you.